For that young man that was spent so much time in Timothy Leary's living room, here's Joi Ito.
Hello, thank you. I'm one of the new nerds. I actually didn't know Tim that long. I met him in '99, so I had just a sliver of his life, but it was very intense. And so it's really interesting for me to see and meet all the people from before that he talked about so much. 96. Was it 96? Okay, 96. All right, thank you. I'm getting old. But one of the things that we talked a lot about was...
Oh, come on. It was earlier than that. Never mind.
Okay. No, it was 89. It might have been 89. Okay, I had a decade off, right. Anyway, details, which was not one of the things Tim was good at anyway. But I remember one of the things that we focused a lot on was this whole notion of cyberspace. He kept talking about how it was about the social thing, it was about empowering, it was about vending machines and efficiency and power. And so one of the things, first of all, he would have invented MySpace and Facebook and blogs and all this stuff before he here, so he'd actually be rich. Unfortunately, he didn't get that far. But one of the really important things also, I think, was that as he was preparing for his death, he was thinking about the online stuff, he was thinking about the archives, but he wasn't necessarily best at keeping things kind of in order. I mean, it was kind of a mess, to be honest. And so what's really amazing about this party and what you've done with the archives and the digitization is, in the past, we would, and I think, wasn't it you, John, that said you get the Timothy Leary that you deserve? Right? So we would all get the little Timothy Leary that we deserved, we'd be on our way, and we would never come back together again. And the archives would end up in some basement somewhere, and that'd be the end of it. But now, if we could put the archives back online, and all of us with the Timothy Learys that we deserve connect again and tie up our loose ends, we can actually recreate him, and he's coming back to life, right? And this is really what we're doing, and this is really the internet that Barlow's been talking about, that Tim's been talking about, and actually, in fact, you know, I think it was, I'm trying to remember who it was who said that the last collapse was the internet fending off the attack, right? And I think that the new internet is all about the social. And so I think this putting the archives online, putting us all back together, reconnecting loose ends, is really about bringing Tim back to life. And luckily we have every excruciating piece of his life in the archive. So as long as we can keep those safe and put them back online, I think Timothy will be actually back. And one thing I remember when there was actually John C. Lilly event in Tokyo, and everybody was talking about Lilly all day long, and at the end of it, he was supposed to go up and speak, and then he said, you know, I'm not going to say anything because you all know me a lot better than I can ever remember anything about me. And similarly, I think collectively we know more about Tim than he ever did. And so we will actually make a Tim that's much more complete than whenever he was alive. And so hopefully we can work together, and for that we need to save the archives and make them available online.
Yeah.